With the North London derby taking place this Sunday, we are going to rank the top 10 derbies in the UK. The criteria, atmosphere, history, hatred, quality of players, and the importance of the fixture. We have 16 derbies here. We're going to whittle them down to a final 10 and try and rank these massive football matches. We're starting off with the Old Firm.
Do you know what, Booth? Should we just rattle through them and discount them, like so that we end up with our 10 that we focus on? So there's 16 derbies that we're going to talk about. Can anyone see any derbies on this list that we should acknowledge and then just get rid of? I would say I know that Blackburn versus Burnley is huge for them, and like they sing, don't they? About they only ever call them bastards. Like they won't call them Blackburn, call them bastards. But it being huge for Lancashire doesn't make it huge in the country.
100%.
So I would argue that Blackburn versus Burnley isn't one of our top 10, and therefore let's move it on.
The Edinburgh derby for me as well, Hearts versus Hibs. Very vitriolic, but it's not as big as obviously the other one in Glasgow. I think it's
Derby
pretty easy
County
win.
Forest.
Derby County Forest.
They'd hate us for saying that.
Well, no, everyone's going to hate.
They really rate their derby.
But I would agree that Flav's right here. Derby versus Forest is huge for
Derby.
No, but if you're looking at the criteria that we're looking at, how can we, like, there's derbies that mean a lot, there's hatred, there's vitriol, whatever, means a lot to those people. But when the quality of some of these derbies is as low as it is, I don't see how they can still be considered.
Do you mean the quality of player?
You mean in terms of like
the quality?
Can we rephrase that and say, you know, the domestic, the financial difficulties that some of these teams play and have to contend with compared to, say, Tottenham and Arsenal means that we can never include them? Because you're just saying they're shit because they've got no money.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That derbies have more relevance depending on the level, what's at stake.
Yeah.
Like for example, the Burnley Blackburn derby, right? It's a big deal to them, but as you said, to us it means nothing. The Steel City derby, which means a lot to people of Sheffield, but ultimately, like what does that mean in the grand scheme of things? I don't think.
Yeah, but we have to make an assessment of how big these football clubs are. And Sheffield United versus Wednesday, because of the history of Wednesday and the size of both clubs, that's a massive derby. It could be in our top 10.
Or are you stuck on nostalgia?
No, because it could sneak into the top 10. When we get past Man United and the Liverpools of the world, it could sneak in.
Ask, in terms of derby, right? In terms of what we're talking about here, are we all 100% sure that Liverpool Everton is on this?
Yeah.
But Liverpool Everton, I'm not.
Historically, it was called the
friendly derby.
If they don't get in, then we can't put Portsmouth, Southampton in ahead of them.
Southampton is a far more intense,
and also
hateful. What do they call them? Skates and scummers. Because they were caught shagging a fish.
No, that wasn't.
No, that's 100% true. They used to say they say scummers. It's because of shagging fish.
No, the
skates. They call them skates because they have sex with skates.
No, there was a blockade on the port.
How much you want to bet?
Don't cut me in the edit with this, Alpha. Okay, I'm not being
don't single on Buvey, Alpha.
Wide. Keep it on Rory. Keep it on Rory.
Hang on. Who wants to bet me that it's about shagging fish? They call them skates because they shag fish.
I'm not saying that they don't accuse them of shagging fish.
So they have to be in the top 10 derbies in this country with all the history of this country.
Hang on a second. I'm not saying that they don't say. They don't use it as a fish to beat them with. They caught a Pompey fan shagging a fish. That might be true. I don't know.
What kind of fish was it?
Skate.
Probably a skate. Yeah.
Oh, right.
But the point is there was a blockade on one of the ports, right? And workers from Southampton broke the picket line. Yeah. But you're saying that Southampton fans caught a Portsmouth fan shagging a fish.
No, skates and scummers.
Yeah.
If you're a skate, you often have sex with a fish. If you are a scummer, you break pickets.
I'm having it in there.
You break pickets.
Picket lines.
Would you rather break a picket line or have sex with a fish?
But nonetheless, it's not in the top 10, is it? Southampton, one of the most irrelevant clubs in the entire football pyramid.
This is one of the best derbies in the country. I would vote Southampton.
Well, let's not remove it then. Fine.
Okay, don't remove it.
The Black Country derby's out.
I think for me the parameters are how violent is this game, and also what
the antipathy between the clubs and the places,
the political backdrop,
which is why I would argue that Liverpool Everton isn't on this list.
Agreed.
In its true sense
Agreed.
Whereas Aston Villa Birmingham is.
Agreed. We're taking
Aston Villa Birmingham's in there, 100%.
Yeah, they're all significant, but let's get rid of some.
We have to be ruthless.
Merseyside derby, got to get rid of it.
I would argue that Liverpool versus Everton is far more palatable and friendly than Southampton.
In recent terms, it's got a little bit more naughty.
But they've had FA Cup finals about it.
A lot of Everton fans about
it. Everton have taken points off Liverpool for title races.
The Bristol derby out, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the most vitriolic pound for pound in the entire country.
Maybe
it's about
it is.
vitriol. The last time they played, the stadium got half of it was completely.
But
couldn't even get into the stadium.
But mate,
that doesn't happen for Arsenal, Tottenham.
But if you're
it's not in there.
if you're arguing that Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday's not in, then Bristol City, Bristol Rovers.
No, I'm not arguing it should be in. They played 5 times in the century. 5 times.
It's easy to get rid of them. It's the friendlier ones.
All right, fine. Look, can we all agree that the Merseyside derby should be removed?
Merseyside derby, in my opinion, is removed.
There isn't enough.
They've had FA Cup finals.
Their biggest rival isn't even each other.
Yes.
Their biggest
Liverpool's big derby. Everton have taken points off Liverpool.
But Liverpool's biggest rival isn't even them. I take West Ham Millwall out.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, 100%.
I take West Ham Millwall out. It's
probably the most tastiest though.
Possibly, but it just doesn't.
It sounds the best, doesn't it? It sounds the best.
West Ham Millwall. It sounds the best if you're Nick Love trying to write some terrible script.
So we got 2 more to lose.
Derby County, Forest
You've
out.
never been in Nick
I
Love
would
film?
take Derby
You
County
must have-
Forest
you
out.
must have- you
and
must
I'm
have
taking
auditioned
out the
for it.
Steel City Derby. I know that that's controversial. I know not everyone agrees with it. But looking through that list, those are the 2
It's
that
bigger than the South Coast Derby. The Steel City's at Derby.
Get rid of Derby Forest.
Yeah, Derby Forest off.
All right.
Cardiff Swansea? Nah, mate. Get rid of them.
That's on.
I'm not having South Wales. Well, I refuse.
Okay.
I'm not having South Wales.
I would argue, but do you know, you're my friend,
Yeah.
and you want to blackball this? It's gone.
I'm not having them.
Yes, you're
Well,
not having
football.
them. You're not having them. It's gone.
I feel like that this is the comments are going to be on top for this.
But you can't win this. This is one of those.
everyone
Alfred
hates
set
you.
us up for a fail here. Like
Yeah,
whatever
but
you
Alfred
say.
doesn't care about us. That's
Alfred
the
doesn't
point.
care.
Yeah,
Also, I'll tell you what, he really looks after himself. He spoke on camera the other day, and he never does it anymore. Because one person said one thing about him, and he was like, "I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do it." He sets us up for a fall every week.
This is our life.
Yeah.
This is our day to
Yeah.
day.
One geezer was like, "This guy sounds like Barry White or something," and he went, "I'm not doing this anymore."
Yeah. Do you remember the last time? I don't know if this is relevant to the podcast. He goes, "Oh, I'll send me a Radiohead album. Send me a Radiohead album," and I sent it to one. He goes, "I'll check that out later." I haven't heard from him for 3
Yeah,
months.
because he's not mental. Don't listen to Radiohead.
I'm going to see him Saturday. Can't wait.
Fuck that. Thom, right? Thom York. Why does he have an H if you're called Tom? Right. Should we go 10 to 1?
Yeah, Steel City 10th. No, South Coast Derby 10th. Southampton, Portsmouth. How are they involved?
I'd go, mate. Liverpool Everton are so high at the moment. Liverpool Everton doesn't have the vitriol.
10th.
Liverpool's
Everton.
biggest
it's not-
rival.
They've had FA Cup finals.
It doesn't matter.
Southampton are a relevant football club.
It doesn't matter.
Chelsea played an FA Cup final against Liverpool. What does it mean?
Recently,
You're not on this list.
But what I'm saying is, what does it mean? You keep going. They've played an FA Cup final. And I'm like,
This is the
what does
highest
that
point of
matter?
football to play an FA Cup. Man City versus Man United have had FA Cup finals decided. Big
But
moments for
Buvey,
both clubs.
until-
Win an FA
until-
Cup.
It means you're both good teams.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that. It doesn't
That's
mean.
part of the criteria for this video.
Listen. Until recently, very recently, look like the last 10 years, Everton fans, by and large, and Liverpool fans got along. They share family households, and they go just when they sat.
And you could sit when
they would
Everton
sit
would
next to-
score.
there
There
was
was
no
no
way.
Van Dijk. They hate each other after that.
But when-
Van Dijk
But it's not
and
enough compared to the others.
You
Gotta be
more than
10.
Southampton. I'm not asking. All right,
Can I
Newcastle.
just demonstrate it with the facts, right?
Southampton.
When Liverpool when Everton score a goal at Anfield, invariably you will see someone celebrating a home end.
Not
And it's
anymore.
fine. You did though a lot.
You did.
Right? You'd watch Match of the Day and you'd see someone celebrating a home end.
And they wouldn't get bad.
When Birmingham beat Aston Villa and they had a pitch invasion, they were firing fireworks into the away end.
I'm not asking
It's not
for it
the
above
same.
that one, but
Yeah.
above
You want it above
Southampton.
I agree with him that it's above Southampton.
Mate, Southampton, the fans can't go there unless they're in a police
But they're an
bubble.
irrelevant club, Roars. They're irrelevant.
But I think
They'd
we're
will
playing
steal from
but
football
Buvey, I
managers'
think we're
manager.
playing different games here
Yeah.
because I'm trying to rank the derby, and you're telling me about the bigger clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not,
well,
But
that's
you're
why we didn't
going-
include the Bristol Derby. The Bristol Derby is more vitriolic as well than some of these we've
But
included.
what I'm saying is, you're going. They played an FA Cup final, and I'm going. They shot fireworks at each other. We're not making the same video.
in what derby? The Birmingham Derby, which I don't agree with you about.
So in the Southampton Portsmouth one,
Yeah,
the Southampton fans aren't allowed to travel.
there's no way Southampton Portsmouth is a bigger derby than Liverpool Everton. Absolutely no way.
Okay. So I would argue that Southampton Portsmouth is not number 10. How many people want Southampton Portsmouth as a 10th? Okay, that's probably majority rule, so fine. Because that's
I mean,
no, but okay, where do you
We're
want?
deadlock.
I'm with you.
Okay, so where would you have them? Let's just compromise. I'll have them at 8. Buvey, can you concede on 8?
Let's do 8. Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I would now argue that Liverpool Everton is below that.
Yes.
Is anyone with me on that?
Yes, I am with you on that.
Is anyone else, or are we at deadlock again?
Deadlock again.
You can't even give me an iconic goal from the derby.
I don't want
I've
to.
given you FA Cup finals. I know the fans are different, but
have you sat and watched the South Coast Derby versus
never.
the number of times you've watched the Merseyside?
I would rather watch it. I'll tell you that.
Would you?
Yeah, I would much rather watch.
You'd rather watch Southampton
if I could
Portsmouth
go,
that are playing now in the Championship.
If someone went, I'm going to give you tickets to a derby.
But what
I
have you
would
watched this season? Will you watch it?
No, I wouldn't watch
But
Southampton.
Liverpool to Everton, you will
I wouldn't
watch
watch
the season.
Championship football.
But isn't that the criteria?
If
They're both crap
someone offered me a ticket, do you want to go to the Everton Liverpool game?
I'd rather go to Liverpool.
Or do you want to go to Southampton Portsmouth?
Yeah.
I would.
I know what you're saying about the fans, by the way, but
It's a bit. I'm okay with swaying back to the Merseyside derby because recently there has been quite a lot of needle on the pitch.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go that then.
All right.
Birmingham could be fifth. Well, Birmingham
Birmingham's
derby
tasty,
and the Newcastle
tasty,
Sunderland thing. Does it change anything that the Newcastle Sunderland isn't actually a derby at all? It's a rivalry, but it isn't actually a derby.
Well, nor is Man United and Liverpool.
Are they on here? Because that should be really low if it's on here.
Yeah, it's on here.
can you zoom in, please?
Man City, Man United's on here as well. God, that would be much lower.
Oh, is it on there?
Yeah, Man United.
I missed that.
Sorry, I missed it as well.
Yeah.
It has to be top 10. I mean,
Yeah, it can be top 10 maybe,
but
but
wherever you want, 8th, 9th.
but Man
I can't see
United.
where
It's
the
not even
space
Man
is.
United. Manchester United fans often want Man City to win the league. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that
Adam McKola wants Man City to win the league.
But the game in the last decade has cost Ferguson a title, and it's cost.
But it's
103
never going to hurt.
I think it should be 10. at least.
I do as well. I didn't see it. I think Man United, Man City is actually lucky to be on this.
Yeah, let's do 10 to 4. So Manchester Derby in at 10th, Merseyside Derby above that, Black Country Derby, then Still City Derby, South Coast Derby, the Tyne-Wear Derby, then North London in at 4. For me, Birmingham City Derby, it's vitriolic. It's been a massive game as well. Obviously, they play each other in the Championship recently as well. So, yeah, put it up in at 3.
Which means...
You got the United Liverpool Northwest derby at number 2.
Right, it probably is the biggest because it's the biggest fixture in the country.
It's the most watched
Biggest
game.
club.
Most watched game in the world, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so on that logic, I wasn't really good at this game because I wasn't inputting all of the criteria.
What's the scariest game to go to?
I just like noisy stadiums and
Yeah. I mean, actually, in terms of vitriol, like Spurs and West Ham was the worst.
yeah,
But that's obviously not going to be.
yeah. And obviously it's Celtic Rangers at the top.
The
isn't
old
it?
firm
Yeah.
play each other 30 times a season.
So we've gone Celtic Rangers at the top, and there's very little that we can say about that to justify it. It's just so obvious. Manchester United, Liverpool for again fairly obvious reasons. Birmingham Villa we've put as a third. We've gone then Arsenal, Tottenham, Newcastle, Sunderland, Southampton, Portsmouth, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, Wolves, West Brom, Liverpool, Everton, Man City, Manchester United.
Bosh.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Okay, I'm going to offer you all the opportunity to take you to a game. You know when I said I would like to go to a Southampton Portsmouth game? If I could offer you any derby in any city, in any country, in the whole world, you will get to pick one. What game would you like to attend?
Boca River. Easy. Not even a debate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable atmosphere.
I don't know enough about
Incredible rivalry.
Don't know enough.
Argentina, Brazil
Yeah.
as a World Cup final.
As a
Imagine
World
that
Cup
in
final,
2026.
Argentina, Brazil. I mean, do you know some of the Italian rivalries like fascinating? Like I don't know, like when Torino play Juve or
Rome.
yeah, Lazio Roma. Lazio Roma would be amazing.
Even Juve, Napoli.
Juve Inter's a massive
Yeah.
derby as
Is
well.
it?
I know they're not in the same city, but it's a huge derby.
Yeah, I mean the El Clasico doesn't appeal to me the way that it does everybody else I know.
It did, but it doesn't
It's getting
anymore.
better, though.
Yeah.
getting
But
better.
I feel like, again, the way I ruined that game is because I'm obsessed with like the fan culture.
Yeah.
And I just don't think Barcelona
If it was
versus...
pure vitriol, like you said, the Bristol one would be top 10.
Yeah, possibly.
On my
Yeah,
life.
no, I agree.
Nasty.
So would Southampton.
Yeah, of course.
So would Southampton. So would West Brom Wolves, actually.
Ajax Feyenoord was a left field shot.
Ex-Feyenoord. I mean, yeah, the Dutch culture's very interesting.
Mm.
Anything in Germany catch you? Is it Hamburg have a big one, don't they?
Hamburg, St. Pauli, yeah.
Hamburg, St. Pauli is very political.
Dortmund Schalke's a big one.
Wow.
Dortmund, Schalke. I'm never going back to Schalke in my life.
Man.
It's a dump. It's
Let's,
an absolute dump.
I didn't. I spent literally 3 days there with you, Rory, and
Yeah.
that was the only redeeming thing
I think
about
I
it.
saw you guys there, didn't I? Outside the ground.
Did you like it?
What a
No,
dump.
it wasn't a particularly nice.
Yeah, I will never be going there again.